What's up, everybody, and welcome back to House of a Warrior. My name is Lauren Adoyo, and if you're a new subscriber, please go ahead and subscribe. Join the family, it's free, okay? And if you're an old member, thank you so much for coming back to watch another video. Please keep telling a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend to check us out, and let's fill this house up, okay? So welcome to March. It's March 2nd. It is the 9th week of the year, if I'm not wrong, and it is officially Lent season, okay? Actually today, Wednesday the 2nd, is Ash Wednesday, and that is when Lent starts, okay? Lent is something that is celebrated by Christians all over the world, okay? This is the period of 40 days. It is 40 days officially from today, Ash Wednesday, to the 17th of April, which will be this year's Easter Sunday. So those 40 days leading up to Easter Sunday are called the Lent season, yeah? And that is what I am here to talk to you about. So even if you're not a Christian, please stick around, because you might learn something that you didn't know, or you might want to pick up something, you know, to do for this Lent season. Because as Christians, this is the season where Jesus was fasting in the wilderness for 40 days and 40 nights, and there was a lot of temptations thrown his way, and he overcame a lot. And so as Christians, because we always have to live our lives in the emulation of what Christ has done, or in the emulation of how Christ lived his life, there are things that we do during the Lent season, okay? And that is what I want to be talking to you about today. First of all, I want to give you the definition of Lent, not rent. Lent, okay? This is a time, and I have notes, this is a time to reflect, repent, and prepare our hearts for Easter, okay? Or rather, to prepare our hearts for the resurrection of Christ, yeah? So this is supposed to be a holy time, a holy 40 days and a holy 40 nights. And just as Jesus fasted in the wilderness for 40 days and 40 nights, we as Christians also choose to fast during this time. Not necessarily in the fashion and in the way that Christ did it, but you choose one thing. It could be food, it could not be food. You fast yourself from something for this 40 days. And so for my 40 days, I'm choosing to fast from sugar, guys. I'm not necessarily a chocolate and ice cream kind of girl. I don't even like those things, but I love sodas and juices and cakes. I am obsessed with cakes. And yeah, so I am choosing to deprive myself of this. And also, this could be a time where you start a new habit, and for me, I think that this is a right direction, especially health-wise. And even after these 40 days, it's not like I'm just gonna go back to what I used to do. No, last night, let me just confess right now, yesterday I took a whole bottle of 1 liter Minute Maid. I especially like the tropical flavor. So I went and bought the 1 liter bottle, and I did not use a straw, I did not use a cup, I did not use a glass, nothing of that sort, guys. I put the bottle in my mouth and did not remove it until the bottle was empty, you know, because I knew today I was starting on this journey, and I'm not gonna have my favorite drinks. I don't know how I'm gonna survive without Fanta Passion. I do not know, Fanta Orange. But yes, this is the sacrifice I'm putting up for myself for these 40 days, in order to for that to be my one thing that I'm sacrificing myself from, okay? So here is a list of things. I went online and I researched for you guys, so all you have to do is watch this video to see what it is that you can fast yourself from, what you can stop doing for these 40 days, just to improve yourself, you know, as a Christian and also just personally, okay? So number one, don't buy what you don't need. For these 40 days, just don't buy, you know. At the end of Lent, see how much you've saved, and divide it in two. Do not spend it. You've worked so hard to refrain yourself from buying stuff, because I know most of us just buy things here and there, things that you don't even need. You just feel like it looks nice or something and end up buying it, but you necessarily do not need it. So at the end of this, see how much you saved and divide it into two. One you can save, and then the other half you can donate, okay? But do not spend it, yeah? Okay, throw away 40 things for 40 days, yeah? And I'm not saying someone has 40 things just lying around. I'm saying find, clothes for your kids, old clothes for yourself, utensils in your kitchen that you no longer use anymore, give them away for 40 days. It could be one thing every single day, give your daughter's clothes today, your son's clothes tomorrow, and when you keep doing that, you will find that you will not even find it hard. You'll just keep finding something. It will just be stuck in you. By like day 20, you'll just be, I didn't do this today. So that is another thing. Another one is 40 days of decluttering and organizing your home, and this goes hand in hand with the second one, because if you keep decluttering and organizing, then you will find the 40 things that you need to give away. Okay, so that was number 3. Number 4, do not gossip. Yeah, and it doesn't even have to be the deep kind of gossiping that I know you're imagining. No, like just saying, and how does Lauren Adoyo's hair look? That is also something that is not positive, which is considered gossiping. So refrain from just, having negative talks with other people or even with yourself. That is also one thing you can starve yourself from in this period of Lent. And then work your body out, like go on walks, go on gym, like decide in these 40 days, this is my sacrifice, I'm gonna do this, yeah? Because again, you guys, your body is the temple of God, yeah? Take care of your bodies. This is in the Bible, yeah? So this is also something that you can give up for this period of Lent. And it is also just as good as someone who's fasting, okay? Another thing, sorry guys, I'm recovering from a cough. Another one is do not eat after dinner, and I am so guilty of this. Do not eat after dinner, okay? And I get it, some people eat dinner early, yeah? So let's give it a timeline. Let's say like probably do not eat after 9 or 10. I think that is a good time, because I always go back to eat after I have done everything I need to do in the evening, after my kids have slept. When I'm here watching a movie and I'm just bored, I always go back to look for food. Yeah, so maybe give it a timeline and say after this particular time I'm not eating nothing, okay? Give up on sugar, which is what I'm doing. Say nice things. Say 3 nice things to your spouse and kids. And this can be really hard, it's just not like I love you daddy when they're off to school or to work. No, like say like that shirt really brings out your eyes, like, hey daddy, I really like how you something really meaningful. Don't just say I love you or you look nice, or no, find something really deep and meaningful that this person will spend the whole day thinking about, like, wow, like that was a really huge compliment, so that is also something you can do for Lent. For the next 40 days, say something, 3 nice things to someone. It doesn't have to be your spouse or your kids, although it could be someone. It has to be someone that you see every day, someone that you spend a lot of your time with, yeah. That is what, if you choose to do that, that would be really hard for me. I'm not the biggest complimenter, yeah, especially with my husband. With kids it's easy, it's really easy. I'll be like, oh Alani, good job for taking your plate to the sink today, mama, but my husband, like, I'm not saying it doesn't do anything nice, but I'm just saying, like, it would be so hard to come up with 3 nice things every day for this man. Not that he's that bad. If you're a wife, you get, especially if you've been with this man long enough like me, you get what I'm trying to say. Okay, Do not eat out for 40 days. This one should be an easy one, okay? This one should be an easy one. Just commit to cooking at home and eating at home. This one should be an easy one. So if any of these other things sounds really difficult for you, pick this one. This one should be an easy one. Do not eat out, okay? Replace 30 minutes of TV or phone time with 30 minutes of devotion and prayer time. This one is a really nice one, which I have already integrated into my daily routine. Yeah. Devotion and prayer time is a really powerful time. You know, whatever time you choose to put that slot in for that, it's always a really powerful time. You get out of that hour or that 30-minute session feeling so good, feeling so rejuvenated. And yeah, it is important even without the Lent season. Just this is something that you should have as part of your daily routine. Wherever you are, wherever you work, you know, you will always come back home in the evening, or you can do it in the morning before you leave. As in, this is something everybody should have, okay? The last one, I think the last one that I have is do not complain. And I'm so guilty of this as well. Do not complain. When you feel like you're about to complain about something, just imagine what the opposite would be. You know, like if you're about to complain of eating ugali, I personally don't like ugali and I complain about it a lot, and and so like I would tell myself, Lauren, what would have been the alternative if you didn't eat this ugali? What would you have to eat? You know? Yeah, so think of the alternative, okay? If you're complaining about not feeling well, the alternative would be you dying, you get, or it being a worse situation. Probably you're in a coma, probably, as in, think about the opposite of it. Do not just let's try. These are the few that I found online. I hope they help, because it is very important for these 40 days to get in touch with your Christianity. I don't know what one I'm looking for, but yeah, Christianity works. And yeah, let's just, in solidarity with what the Lord did for us, let's do it for ourselves, you know, like in church. I'm sorry, this is becoming such a sermon. That was not my intention. My intention was just to come and give you ideas on what you can pick for fasting and for keeping off for these 40 days, but it's turning into a sermon. But anyway, one last thing, like you know how the pastor is praying in front of the church there, and you're into it and you've closed your eyes and you're just over there listening, waiting to say amen. It's good for someone else to do that. The pastor, that is their job. They're supposed to pray for you. But if you do not open your mouth and actually tell God what is in your heart, what you want from God, like, it does not just happen miraculously. You have to open your mouth and tell God, this is what I'm going through, this is what I am suffering from, this is what I need your help with, okay? So it is just the same thing, like right now, yeah. Christians, do your due diligence. I don't know if that resonates with what I'm trying to say. I just thought it's a good phrase. Yeah, like, do your part. Yeah, do your part. You know, let's have a good Lent season, guys. Easter is coming up. I can't even believe it. Kids are out of school. Like, how? We're already in March, you guys. Another thing is that March is a very emotional month for me. But yeah, I'm looking forward to brave it, and this time I'm not gonna let it put me down like it has the last many years. And yeah, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for coming back to watch another video. Please keep telling a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend to check us out, and let's fill this house up. I will see you guys next time. Bye.